it's Chloe Demir of Save the Victor Roll. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. It is another video from your older than average YouTuber here on the YouTubes. And today we are going to do kind of a part 2 to my Busy Beauty Customs box. We are going to finally play with the 9-color palette called Gothic Clown from De'Lanci Cosmetics. I was so excited to see this. So if you want to see the look we create with this color story, you're in the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. Finally got some time to play with this bad boy here and see how this is. I have another palette from that. I believe I have 2 other palettes. Another one I haven't used yet called the Dolphin palette, but this is the one I got in my Busy Beauty Customs box. So I'm really excited to play with that. So I'm going to try and do a gothic-y look. I'm going to base it off of, see if I can show you, hold on here, this look here. I'm going to see if I can do something like that. We will see because, you know, it's me. So let's start with priming our eyes. I have 2 different black primers here. I think I'm going to do this one because I'm getting close to panning it, and the other one had been getting dried out just before I finished panning it. So I thought maybe let's see if this one is still good. Yeah, we look like we're getting some payoff here. And then I thought we could just do I know it's got some red in it, but it also has some black in there. So I thought maybe we can do, whoopsie, a red primer. I can't remember from my other palette that I have from De'Lanci if there was fallout, and I thought, well, since we're playing with black and red, I'm not going to do my base. I'm just going to do my eyes first today, just in case, because if I make a bit of a mess, I can clean that up. But if I have my face already done, that could end in tragedy. So just a little bit of laying out a bit here. There we go. I also brought some trusty tape. I don't know what I did with my Sephora one. I'm needing to finish that one off too. This one doesn't seem to stick as well, which in one way is okay because you don't want it to pull on your skin, but I do want it to stay for makeup application. So, but I think it was the other one. So let's see, I have two from this brand. This is from Creature Cosmetics, but oh, this one's sticking a little bit better. Or maybe previously I still had skincare needing to be done or dry. So that could be part of the problem too. I'm just going to take a look at my photo here because I wasn't sure because they probably used liner, but I think I want to do the black portion using the black from here. These do have names. This one is in the shade called Midnight. So let's start with Midnight there. I'm going to find a nice brush with a little bit thin, but it still has a little bit of floof because we do want to be able to make a bit of a shape with this. There is a little kick up already, so doing the base portion was probably the right move. And then we are going to, and then if I need to, like to make it crisper or something, I can put a liner on later, but I just wanted to start with just playing with the shadows to see how this looks. It's going on pretty darkly here. Yeah, this is a super nice black. Ooh, I like that. And for the kick up in the pan, let's see if you can see that, there is a whack of pickup. So far, it hasn't dropped all over my face. Or has it? Oh, just a smidge. But that's actually pretty good for a black. I'm just going to tap it on my hand a little bit to... Alrighty, there we go. And then we did the bottom lash line as well. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend a little bit. And then I might add a little bit more on top. So let's see what this shape is looking like. Oh, I like that. I think it's a little bit more extreme. I did have this other eye look. Hold on here. I think this is almost more leaning towards that look, but I didn't want to just a shiny red. Ooh, there is a shiny red in there. Maybe what I'm going to do is change my mind, because that is really pretty, but maybe I might go from there because there is a shiny red in there. So actually let's do that instead. Okay, I'd grab 3 different pictures. One is really, really something I'd have to practice first, I think. But these 2 felt like something that I could do. Okay, this is a fabulous black. This is quite the affordable brand. So you can definitely tell a quality of a brand via their blacks. Wow, that is, look at that. That is a very intense black. We're getting on black hole type black. This could be my new favorite palette for doing kind of gothic-y looks. My friend and I have decided for Christmas we're going to do a goth Christmas. I saw a little Instagram video of all these goth girls, and it was just like, we always do kind of more Christmassy looks, but it would be nice to do a black and red look. That could be fun. Just trying to make sure I get all the primer and nicely tapped in black. There we go. Wow. Now we're going to go with the bottom lash line again. Here we go. Yeah, because she only has a red along the top. Isn't it? She's got, which I'd like to do, like a little wing. I wonder if I could do that with shadow, because I always find that I get a little bit, my eyes get a little wet there, and then if you stick liner, it kind of goes away. Because she does have the red come down into a swoop, and then the black go into a triangle with a bit of red on the bottom. So I wonder if I can do that with a little bit of black shadow. Well, at least get it to touch. How about that? Maybe try with the liner a little bit. Okay, so now for the red, I'm gonna draw the line with the matte red, the darker one that's called Blood. That's Blood, that's Clown. And then I'm going to use for a shimmer, I'm going to use the shade Ruby and see if that's bright enough. If not, I might drag something else out to make it look a little bit more, but let's see here. So I'm going to grab myself another little brush here. I'm going to go into Blood. This definitely has kick up, but I am using kind of a pointed-y brush. That is really a nice dark red shade. I like that red shade. Alrighty, I think we've got that all beautifully laid out in the red. Again, it looks like she's definitely used some liners in there or some like a pot liner, but I want to play with these shadows. Okay, so now I'm going to go in, and again, it was the shade that is called Ruby. That is that bright shimmery one. I do have a little bit of powder here. All right, let's see how shiny this one is. We do have a little bit of shine there. Hers is definitely an intenser red, but again, it looks like it is a liquid. It looks more like a liquid or liquid and then like a glittery shadow over top, but we're trying to stick with our Gothic Clown palette here. Okay, so I'm going to lay this out, and then what I might do is go and grab some of my mixing medium that can turn shadows into liners and see if that will make this even glitterier. This does have a nice shine to it. It's definitely would look great all over the lid, I think, for sure. If you wanted to do a very red, that other look, if I would have went to that one. Goodness, that is really pretty. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go grab that mixing medium and see if I can make this even. Okay, so I have my mixing medium here. This is from Inglot. I have my little mixing palette that I bought a few years ago. It was a little UK makeup brand that was doing these, and they were collecting indie brands, but they no longer exist. Sadly, the industry is quite saturated. Whoops. So we're going to throw some mixing medium on here. Then I'm going to take a little bit of our red here, and I'm going to pop that in top. Ooh, how can I do this in a way that doesn't get into the other shadows? Yeah, the shimmer is a little less folly outy than the, what's I'm gonna call it? The mattes are, so I just have to gently scrape a little out. Look at that. It's so pretty. I might need a little bit more. Let's take another cleaner brush here. Some shiny white. So let's see. There we go. Look at that. Bought this mixing medium so long ago to use with something else, and I'm glad the last little while this has actually come in handy a few times now. Look at that. That is definitely way shinier. Now, is there anything I want to add to this? This is definitely a little bit different than hers, because I'm not really good here. I'll see, I've made this even close here where you can see that those little points. I'm definitely not good at those. Also, eye shape would make a difference, or pulling it onto the nose. Can maybe try and fix that once I have my base on, maybe. And then once I have my base on, then I can maybe bring that over a little bit. Yeah? All right, so we will be back with our base. All right, here we are with basically our finished look. While I was doing my base, I thought I would see, because if I wrecked it, I could fix it. I took a little bit of this ZZ red liner, and then I made a point, and then I had a little bit left on here that was still wet, and then I just went and I colored it in so that way we match, because this shade is more of this type of red and it had a teeny bit less shine, so I thought that worked out really well. So I'm proud of myself. Look at me stretching my limits and playing within it. For a blush, we've got the shade Aster from It's Likely Makeup. I love these blushes so much. And then I have from the Manga collection from Rude Cosmetics. It's from their Twinkle Twinkle highlighter collection. This is Sawa Chan's Heart. So it is a beautiful pink shade. I thought that would go good with our red here today. Then on my lips, I stuck in a kimchi red liner, and I used this beautiful red gloss from Beauty Moon Cosmetics that I got. Isn't that really, really pretty? I love that. So there we go. This palette is aces. Steph, you're right perfectly to put this into my package as my choice. I mean, look at this. And just to add a little extra zim, just adding a little bit of the Inglot mixing medium. I mean, look at that. It added the shine, not a glitter shine, but shine. And I like that better than the glittery shine that she had, or that looked like glitter. This is just beautiful and shiny, and I don't have to worry about anything falling out in my eye since we've turned that shadow into a liner. So I think this is really, really cute. So it's kind of like a daytime Gothic look, if you just like to have this kind of look. So there we go. That was me finally playing with the Gothic Clown from De'Lanci Cosmetics from my Busy Beauty box and Busy Beauty Customs. There we go. So that's it. If you like this video, please give a like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends and play with fun things together. As always, behave, make good choices, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.